Chelsea FC have now shifted from quiet monitoring to active engagement, opening talks with the representatives of Noah Sadiki. The 21-year-old midfielder, who has become a central figure for Sunderland A.F.C. since his £17 million move last summer. What began as scouting interest in December has quickly developed into early negotiations ahead of the transfer window. A familiar approach from a club that prefers to act early rather than react late. For Sunderland, the situation is both validating and risky. Interest from both Chelsea and Manchester United confirms the strength of their recruitment model, but it also highlights the danger of losing a player who is already fundamental to Régis Lebris's system. Selling Sadiki now wouldn't simply be a financial decision. It would disrupt the balance of a side built on control, ball recovery, and vertical transitions. The appeal is clear. Scout Ben Mattinson has described Sadiki as the new Moises Caicedo, a comparison that points to a very specific role. A midfielder capable of regaining possession, reading space effectively, and quickly turning defence into attack. Sadiki has shown those qualities in his first Premier League season, playing with a level of composure that typically develops over time. For Chelsea, this fits perfectly within their long-term recruitment strategy. However, recent examples raise questions. Players such as Leslie Ugachukwu and Romeo Lavia arrived with similar expectations but struggled to establish consistency. The issue isn't talent, but environment. At this stage, Sadiki's development may benefit more from continuity than from a high-profile move. That concern becomes more relevant when considering the current situation at Stamford Bridge. The managerial transition from Enzo Maresca to Liam Rosenior has yet to provide clear direction. At the same time, reports linking Enzo Fernandez to dressing room tension suggest ongoing instability. Chelsea are actively recruiting, but their identity remains unclear. For a player like Sadiki, who thrives in structure and defined roles, that environment carries risk. At Sunderland, he is not just another squad member. He is a key part of a system with a clear identity. At Chelsea, he could become part of a broader cycle where investment doesn't always translate into development. From Sunderland's perspective, there is no immediate pressure to sell. Sadiki's value now goes beyond his transfer fee. It is tied to his role and long-term potential. Any serious bid would likely need to exceed £50 million, not only as a valuation, but as a statement of intent. The club are building towards something bigger than short-term gains. Retaining players like Sadiki reinforces that direction, strengthening both the squad and the message to the market. Allowing him to leave too early would risk repositioning Sunderland as a stepping stone rather than a destination, so the debate moves beyond money. Do you accept a record fee and reinvest across the squad, or keep a player who defines your system? And from Sadiki's perspective, is a move to a high-profile but uncertain environment worth it, when he already has a platform tailored to his development?